Jeff, let's switch back over to the trucks now. Final practice for the Camping World Series. Watch Tyler Reddick going for a spin.
Hang on there, young man. He does a really nice job keeping it off the wall and out of the grass, so they're able to get 4 good years and keep on.
He does, and it's taken a little while to get there, Michael. They've been adjusting on it. He's just too loose. He kept, oh my gosh, he almost goes around there. He's still saying, oh my gosh, oh, and another save, and a save. I'll let you guys take it.
Get out of here. Let it roll here.
Saw when we were riding along with him earlier, look how yawed out that car is. Larry, you talked about testing in the wind tunnel and how you put the car sideways to see how it handles. This was a near disaster off turn 4, but he's been loose all day long. We watched him battling the wheel from on board earlier, and that's continued.
But yeah, when he had that thing turn right, I was so afraid it was going to bite and just go to the outside wall. But what a nice job of driving through this. Right here's what concerned me right there, but he turned it back, and to your point, Michael, four more Goodyear tires.
And what do you think Brendan Poole was thinking? That's Poole back there looking ahead. They came off turn 2. Kenseth made the pass on Brendan Poole, and he goes down to 3 and spins around.
Now that was tires blowing out is what you were hearing there.
Competition caution. What you hope is that your crew chief has built adjustability where you don't have the issues off turn 2 like we saw so much, not only in practice, but even qualifying yesterday.
And the one thing I do love about this racetrack, you see Brian Scott here nearly getting into the wall, and Ryan Blaney did hit the wall. He'll have to go to a backup car. But the one thing I like here, Michael, for all these drivers is they try to hit the curveball, is that you have good news, bad news situation for the guys at the Roush Fenway organization. First, the bad.
Yeah, it looked like to me that Darrell Wallace in that 6 car got up in the high stuff, Michael, like we saw Ben Rhodes earlier.
Well, and we heard from him how loose that car has been the whole race, just barely hanging on to it. You drive on the edge long enough, they're going to step over it, and that was what happened there. Great job by the other drivers avoiding Bubba, and this caution was what Chris Buescher was looking for. He had just passed Dakota Armstrong in that 43.
With Matt's dry sense of humor, he said, don't hit anything. Well, Ross hadn't hit anything. He's done a great job today, Adam.
The 25 has
race up toward the top 5. Watch Lupton come off the corner. The car gets loose. Back end hits, and then it snaps the front end back into the wall. And I'm sure the handling was all a miss on that car, and he just drove it into the outside wall. Maybe cut a right front after the contact initially.
Telling him, hey, let's take it easy a little bit. Let's make sure we're in a good spot, have decent tires in case we have a late race caution.
Oh, 6th caution of the day, perhaps? Yes. There it is for Chase Elliott. Won this race last July, our defending champion.
What happened? There was some damage to the right rear of that Napa Chevy, and he just gets loose on exit.
Turn 2. How many drivers have spun out off turn 2 this weekend?
He was in trouble, tried to save it with his right foot by giving it a little bit of gas, but then around the Napa car went. That restart looked like we were at Talladega. It still looks like we're at Talladega. 3, 4 wide. Oh, Kenseth gets a hold of Ben Rhodes. Rhodes wiggling down the front straightaway.
Couple of rookies getting together. Nice save for Ben Rhodes. Caution out again. Dakota Armstrong spinning in the 43 just past the start-finish line.
Like I said, it looked like we were at Talladega, and when you get a pack that big at a track this size, there's going to be contact. Looked like Dakota Armstrong was on the losing end of that restart.
It's our 7th caution of the day. Let's go on board with Ross Kenseth, who was trying to get back up through the field on those 4 tires.
Look at this. That is so close. Ben Rhodes has been in the outside wall, but he restarted in the 12th position.
We're going to have 28 drivers on the lead lap.
Here's the reason for the caution. Might have been Ross Chastain that had a little contact with him. That's the report we're getting from one of our spotters. And Michael, I'm thinking about Eric Jones. Didn't work out for him on that restart with 18 to go. That red car's Ross Chastain in the 01. Little contact with the 43 of Dakota Armstrong.
Yeah, 1 driver on the apron will work. 2 side by side normally doesn't have a good
Obviously, got another great truck here tonight. For Spencer Gallagher. Oh, and a problem on the racetrack. Gallagher is one of the trucks involved. Is Cole Custer as well?
I'm not sure.
It is.
Maybe Cole got stopped on. He's certainly involved, but I'm not sure that he had any damage. We'll have to take a look at it. What a tough break for Spencer Gallagher. See Matt Crafton going underneath him. It looks like when we first saw it, the 23 was a little bit sideways. Let's take a look from Cole Custer's front bumper cam. There's Spencer Gallagher. Cole not even close to him, really. Probably half a truck length anyway.
Yeah,
nice job by both those drivers not getting into the outside.
We're hooked together, and now Hemrick tries to clear.
Caution behind us.
Caution's out, 2.
That's a 63 truck of Jake Griffin. Good qualifying effort for that 16-year-old in the Mittler brothers truck, but he shortened that thing up a little bit. Position.
There's a replay, and looked like the 07 Ray Black Jr. was very close to him. I can't say that he was involved, but he was right there with it.
Caution.
Cameron Haley, after the problems, he led early on, then the problems on pit road, now a problem on the racetrack.
I was just going to say, Phil, these guys pitting right now need this thing going green, and here we got a caution.
And what a tough break for Cameron Haley. Remember, teammates Johnny Sauter on the outside. There's Cameron Haley on the inside. Just got loose.
Yep.
Really did a nice job of not taking his teammate Johnny Sauter with him.
Brandon Jones looking to improve on his best.
Trouble.
With problems for the 50.
Looks like Travis Quapple's into the outside safer barrier. That will bring out a caution flag. Cole Custer right now is that guy in the spot to get the free pass.
What is going through Eric Jones' mind?
Timothy Peters. Here we go, get the 50. Yeah, he probably something broke a flat tire, yeah. But now Timothy Peters.
Jones says, see ya, I'm going to the front.
Oh, trouble. John Hunter Nemechek.
Debris across the racetrack. Looks like Johnny Sauter may have picked some up.
Caleb Holman, I think, might have got a piece of that as well.
Sorry about that, Jay. Clear high.
Yeah, Holman with damage.
Yeah, sounds like John Hunter Nemechek thought he was clear. His spotter said he was clear, and then I think Caleb Holman was there. There it is. You see John Hunter didn't quite have the 75 truck cleared. Moved up the racetrack, tried to move up against the outside wall. Caleb Holman was there. They made contact, and a lot of damage to that 8 truck of John Hunter, and some pretty good amount of damage to that 75 of Caleb Holman.
On board with Cole Custer.
Cole did a nice job avoiding that, but what a tough break for Caleb Holman, really, because John Hunter Nemechek didn't realize that there was a truck up there, and we heard the spotter say, I'm sorry about that, because he cleared him up there, and he wasn't clear.